I'm an equal opportunity ass kicker.
It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum. And I'm all out of gum.
Hail to the king, baby.
Now I have time to play with myself.
Don't worry, girls. There's plenty of Duke to go around. So many babes. So little time.
Where is it? Gonna rip him a new one.
Welcome everyone, I'm as always Captain N, and this is Let's Play Nintendo 64. It's been requested quite a while now that I play other consoles, whether it's with the Power Glove or without. People would like to see the retro games. So I thought I'd make a video about what else? Duke Nukem 64. Now, you did see the warning at the starting of this. There's going to be violence, coarse language.
Bitchin'.
I don't know if there is any partial nudity in Duke Nukem 64. There are differences between Duke Nukem 3D for the PC and Duke Nukem 64 kind of ported to the Nintendo 64. I'd like to keep it the same flow as my Ultimate Warp Zone episodes. I'll keep the letter period for those. This, obviously we don't need to show the rules because we're not using the Power Glove. Let's see if I can point at it, which is right there. So it's hanging out over there. But we're going to go through the manuals, and we're going to go through, well, the manual for this one, I should say, and we're going to go through the differences. Now, it is a little bit trickier to record the Nintendo 64 with my phone. It does get a rolling bar that I'm trying to get rid of. I've pretty much got the whole thing out almost, but it's just a different refresh rate, and my phone doesn't have an option for shutter speed, so I'm going to be using a third-party app to try and remove that. But yeah, should be just as fun as our Playing with Power or Ultimate Warp Zone episodes. Now, to get into it, you all know Duke Nukem.
Damn, I'm good.
I think I've played almost every Duke Nukem game.
Holy shit.
The first Duke Nukem game I played wasn't 1 or 2, it was Duke Nukem 3D. Back when it was first released as shareware, I used, I think a 28K baud modem, if I recall, to download it. And I shared it out, the shareware copy obviously, on discs to friends. I remember lugging our computers to each other's houses and playing that. Loads of fun. And the Nintendo 64 has a co-op version, which is awesome. Recently, it was released in the Steam shop where you do have co-op for PC, and people have made mods for it as well. So, if you don't know, Duke Nukem 64 is the Nintendo 64 port of the first-person shooter MS-DOS PC game Duke Nukem 3D, with some major differences from the PC version. For instance, these include design changes for certain weapons use different types of ammo, along with complete replacements of others. The game's mature themes have also been reduced, not completely removed though. And this port includes a 4-player multiplayer deathmatch and 2-player co-op mode through split screen. There is also an addition of dum-dum rounds, which significantly power up the pistol, capable of killing the strongest adversaries in one shot. Explosive shotgun shells, which make the shotgun shoot explosive rounds that can damage enemies in the blast radius, including the welder, and the heat-seeking missiles for the missile launcher, which, as its name states, will seek enemies. Now, let's go over some of the differences. There is weapon design. All the weapons except the laser trip-on have been redrawn, as well as a couple of the new weapons were introduced. The pistol looks like an M1911. The shotgun resembles the Franchi-Spaz 12. The submachine gun resembles MP5Ks. The grenade launcher looks like the Hawk grenade launcher. The pipe bombs changed slightly as there's now a Duke symbol etched on the pipe. The shrinker microwaver expander does make a showing in this. It wasn't on Duke Nukem 3D for the expander. The expander was introduced in an add-on pack. Now there is a plasma cannon. It replaces the freeze thrower. It shoots beams that will disintegrate any enemy that it dies from it. Now, there are some level design changes as well. And if you've played through Duke Nukem 3D like I have multiple times, you're going to see them in here. Now, the renaming of the Red Light District to Gun Crazy, it's funny because they can't show half-naked women or a dirty magazine shop, but they can show guns and stuff all over the walls. It's a little crazy. The strip club and adult bookstore are replaced with a gun shop and the Duke Burger restaurant from the Plutonium pack. So, to my surprise, Duke Burger is in here. And it's in an odd place where I was playing and I just went, well, that's an odd placement, but okay, it makes the level that much better. Now, it's less explicit for the sexual themes. However, the crude humor is more or less intact. And the game still features the ability to urinate in the restrooms for extra health.
Much better.
Now, here's one thing that I thought was awesome. Duke can rescue the babes. Duke Nukem 3D, you can't rescue them. You kill them. And that's it. This one, at the end of every level, it gives you how many babes you rescued and how many you missed, which is awesome. Now,
What are you waiting for? Christmas?
the Cycloid Emperor in the final level is now fully rendered with polygons, and when low on health, it switches from firing rockets to firing extremely powerful plasma beams, which almost always kills Duke instantly. Here's the one thing I don't like, but we're going to fix that because I can, because I'm Captain N. There's no music in the game. No in-game music due to the limited storage available on the cartridge, except for the menus. Give me a break. We've got Quake with music. We've got Doom with music. Oh well. Well, I'm going to add the music in over top of it, the music that should be there. Now, the player's armor amount is displayed where the items used to be displayed. And the explosions, they say they are more three-dimensional and more realistic. Now, they removed the strippers and hookers.
Nobody steals our chicks and lives.
The sprite, however, can still be found in some levels, but it has been censored. The cheerleaders are still present in the stadium, but they now wear shirts and shorts. There has been some dialogue change with John St. John. As you know, he voices Duke Nukem. It says that offensive language has been rephrased or removed entirely. Instead of saying those damn alien bastards, Duke says those alien scum. You're the disease and I'm the cure, replacing die, you son of a bitch. Phrases such like as eat shit and die are nowhere to be found. The phrase, however, it's time to kick ass and chew bubblegum and I'm all out of gum was reused. We all saw that on They Live with Roddy Piper. If you've not seen that movie, watch it. It's awesome. The steroids have been changed. You can show guns, but you can't show steroids, which blows my mind. It says we're also replaced by the much less questionable Vitamin X. We all know what it is, Duke. In the game's intro cinematic, it does explain Duke Nukem's previous adventure in Duke Nukem 1 and Duke Nukem 2, which is great. Now, the levels themselves, you know how they were put into episodes for the PC version? You have to do all the levels in order. It's not divided into episodes, which means the player will never lose any of their weapons. The only exception being Death Row, where you end up on death row and the enemies take all your weapons. So when you go through Raw Meat, you still have all the weapons from when you defeated the Overlord, etc. There have been some more changes. For example, famous appearances, the corpse of Yoda, which can be found in a lunar reactor instead of Luke, Hannibal Lecter, which can be found in Death Row instead of the monk inside his cell, the Doom Guy, who can be found in a very dark place, is in LA Rumble instead of Death Row. Snake takes the place of the Doom Guy in Death Row, but is now in a hidden secret room. A crushed Terminator can be seen on the freeway in the building containing the red keycard. The one noticeable change from the PC version to the poster of the Blues Brothers, which is still entitled The Good Old Boys, in the 64 version, Elwood is now bald and Jake has a beard.
Get that crap out of here.
There's a whole lot more changes that I could go over, but I'll point them out as we go along. The weapons: the pistol, shotgun, submachine guns, grenade launcher, pipe bomb, shrink ray, microwave expander, which is my favorite weapon to see them expand and blow up, missile launcher, laser trip bomb, and plasma cannon. So, now that we have that done, we're going to take a look at the manual. You can see the cover on the screen. The one that I found online looks really loved, well loved. Duke could probably make a joke about that. So, there's a lot of controls to this game that I find going from Nintendo to Nintendo 64. I didn't have a Nintendo 64 when I was younger, but I got one last year. So I'm starting to collect games for it. So it's different to hold the controller. I'm not used to all those buttons, the placement of them really. It's not really like GameCube. It's if you've ever held the original Nintendo 64 controller, you know it's just awkward. Some of you may like it. So going through the menu, there is the command summary menu system. Start is activate or deactivate the menu. You use the control pad, and there goes the TV, it just turned off. That's okay. You use the control pad up, seat buttons, or control stick up. To move down, control pad down, C buttons or control stick down. Select an item A, B, or Z. I am Canadian, but I do say Z. So there you go, Americans. Decrease value, C buttons left, and increase value, C buttons right. There is the in-game for action, control stick look mode, and control stick move mode. Some of this can be modified in the menu that we will see. So I'm going to throw the controls up on the screen. Here we go. Now you can see the control stick look mode and the control stick move mode versus the shift mode 1, right button is shift mode 2, right button is shift. So a little different in those controls there. We'll get into the controls on what I like, because if it's default, the yellow is what do they want to call it? C buttons. There we go. That's to move up, down, left, and right. And this is to look around. I don't like that. I like to look around with this one. You fire with the Z trigger at the back, and you can jump by hitting up. Simple. Simple like that. And down yellow is to crouch. I like that. It works for me. It may not work for others, but that's the setup I'm going to use today. So there is the main menu and options. You can start a new game. There is the single player games. There are 4 difficulties: the piece of cake, let's rock, come get some, and damn I'm good. There are Duke match games. I won't be getting into that today because, as Duke Nukem says, don't have time to play with myself. Oh boy. And there's cooperative games. I don't have time to play that either because there's nobody else down here right now. If you were ever interested, I do just about all my recordings at night. It's a little like 5 after midnight right now that I'm recording. So yeah, family is sleeping, wife and kids are in bed, so that's when I can get my recording done. But yeah, so you can save your game if you have a memory pack. It also supports a rumble pack too, which is nice. I like the rumble feature. So if we look at controlling Duke Nukem, we can see the example of the controller on the right-hand side. There is the default control setup, known as control stick look mode, is as follows. So that's the default one that I do not like. I don't care for it. It doesn't work for me. So it doesn't show. Oh, there it is. Okay, so if you look down a little bit, control stick move mode action. That's the one that I like. That allows you to move with the control stick and look around with the control stick as well a little bit. You'll see when we start to play. So there is a whole bunch of other things in the game manual. There is a player status. It tells you about the panel at the bottom. We know all about the panel. We've played Duke Nukem before. There's doors, moving areas, teleporters, hazards, cracks, captive babes, secrets, finishing a level. Tons of stuff, as you can see in this manual. There's Duke's weapons, Duke's mighty foot. That's awesome. Why don't we have that? Why don't we have both of his feet kicking at the same time? I do know there are PC mods to do that. There's the pistol, the shotgun, the SMGs. Now you can get dual, which is awesome. There's a grenade launcher, pipe bombs, and shrinker expander. Again, I like the expander. There's nothing more satisfying than killing your friend by blowing him up or shrinking him and stepping on him. Next page, for more weapons, we have the missile launcher, the laser trip bomb, and the plasma cannon. I've come across most of the weapons so far. We'll see how many we get today. The items, you pick these up and you can use them. To use the items with the control setup that I use, the D-pad left and right cycles through them. There is a small med kit, a large med kit, the atomic health, and armor. There's also inventory items, a portable med kit which helps. Vitamin X, we all know what that is, Duke. A Holoduke. Holodukes are awesome. I remember playing Duke Nukem 3D. I was at the base of an elevator. My friend knew that I was going to come up in that elevator. What I did is I threw a Holoduke in there and like 5 pipe bombs. Sent it up. He started shooting. I blew up the pipe bombs. I got a kill. There is a jetpack. All games have to have a jetpack. Night vision goggles, scuba gear, protective boots, and key cards. In Duke Nukem Forever, at one point at the starting, it says to use a key card. Duke Nukem says, I don't need no fucking key cards, which is great. It's a throwback to the original ones. There are the enemies, the assault trooper, the assault captain, the pig cop, recon patrol vehicle where you have to shoot down the vehicle and then kill the pig cop, Octobrain, enforcer, sentry drone, assault commander, protozoid slimer, and then there's the alien beast, battle lord, overlord, and the cycloid emperor. You might remember the Cycloid Emperor. If you haven't played Duke Nukem 3D, the Cycloid Emperor is at the starting of Duke Nukem Forever. As you can see, my copy's right there. I did pre-order that, and I enjoyed every single moment of it. And that's it for the manual. The starting was a little bit longer to this episode due to the Nintendo 64 manuals have more information packed in there than regular Nintendo games. So now that we've done that, let's jump right into the game. Alright, so the controller pack appears to be damaged.
Son of a bitch!
Well, I just bought this controller pack. So, give me just a second, we're going to get this cleaned up. Alright, we're back. Found the controller pack. I had to give it a good clean and then choose the repair option. It was somebody else's, so who knows what was on there. Other than it says FIFA 99. Oh well. So here's the main menu. You do have new game, load game, because you do have the pack in there. This pack that I have in here also has a rumble feature where you can toggle the switch between low and high and rumble and save, which is great. So in the options, we can see we have the sound options, stereo or mono. You can turn the volume up or down, and there's the main menu. Options, control options. I like to use the control stick move. Whether you're right or left-handed, I'm right-handed. Go back to the options, there's the player options. You can choose which player you are, auto aim on, crosshair off or on. We have the game options, friendly fire off or on, blood on or off, messages on or off. Now, I'm not very good at shooters if it's not with a mouse and keyboard. So it's going to be some fun times playing this. Again, I love Duke Nukem. So we're going to choose new game, single player, and let's start out on Let's Rock. So when we last saw Duke Nukem, the Earth's only remaining hope it went too fast. So if you can see that, you'll probably want to pause it and read that because it's going too fast for me to read. But it is giving us a story and a little video of there's Duke Nukem. And no more freaking aliens. Well, sorry Duke. Warning, incoming. Hey Earth. Oh. All I can hear is damn it. So he says those alien scum are going to pay for shooting up my ride. In the Duke Nukem 3D, he says those alien bastards are going to pay for shooting up my ride. So as you can see, I can move with the control stick. I jump and crouch. You can strafe left and right. That's to open, and that's to use your items. You can look with up or down. I just kind of keep it in the center because Duke Nukem 3D, to an extent, you look up and down, but most of the time it's not necessary. The trigger button on the back is to shoot. Now, There's a pistol clip right there. So this car is not in, and I don't believe the no parking sign is in Duke Nukem 3D either. But you can get a pistol clip and a large med kit. Now, up here, if I can make it up there, there we go. This, in the PC version, is a rocket launcher. We got the grenade launcher, why not? We're going to take a look and see. The billboard is still there, the one that says guilty. So that's good. We jump in through here. Let's level ourselves out. There we go. We still have the security cameras. There's back behind the movie theater. There's in the movie theater. Looks a little bit different. There's out where we were. And there's Duke. And there's an alien around the corner. There's the bathroom. The bathroom is different. It's like an L shape, where the one in Duke Nukem 3D bends around the corner just a little bit. And the grate in the top left-hand corner was around a little corner. Here is a convenience store. All right. Let's say December 2007. I think it does. Oh, you see me around the corner, huh? There we go. So that's supposed to be Lo Wang in Shadow Warrior. I think it is. The PC version had a secret behind this wall because there was a poster there. This one doesn't have a secret there. I believe, there it is. There's a secret. There's our Vitamin X, Duke Nukem. We know what that is. We're going to grab the grenades as well. Again, if you haven't played Duke Nukem 3D, I highly suggest it. Now, how do we switch weapons? Let's take a look with the setup that I have. So, this is how to switch your items in the far right. We're on the Vitamin X, and up and down allows you to look. So, if you use the left trigger, he uses the item. What we're going to do is we're going to switch weapons now. So you use the A or B button, it toggles through. So you have your boots, we have our grenade launcher, and our handgun. So we're going to switch to our handgun because normally, what does that movie say? Something attacks? I think it says something different in the PC version. We'll have to take a look at that. So if we lob, we would normally use the rocket launcher to chuck one in there. Grenade launcher is a little different. Because it lobs it at an angle, you have to make sure you have it at the right angle or else it's going to bounce back at you. He's a little tougher. Can we switch to our boots? There we go.
What a mess.
Forgot about that. You can kick him. Let's see if we can jump up here and get the atomic health. You'll have to bear with me on these. These controls are still really foreign to me. There we go, atomic health. So, we're going to go into the movie theater. Get that health too, and a pistol. If you haven't played Duke Nukem 3D or the Nintendo version, I strongly suggest starting off on Piece of Cake. There is a lot of interaction. And to interact with items and doors, it's the right trigger. You can turn lights on and off. You can interact with cameras that way too. And we're going to, because I know... Yeah, gotcha. There was a enemy alien waiting with a jetpack up there for me. There we go, gotcha.
Come get some.
I'm guessing that's supposed to be Duke Nukem. There's a lot of lines ripped off of different movies for this. So Army of Darkness, They Live, and more. Just tons of them in here, but they suit him so well. So we can jump behind the counter. We don't need any health right now. You can turn off the lights if you want, and if you hit that up there, you get something to open. Now you do need a jetpack to reach that. And in the PC version, this part is open as well. So you can get in here. There is an atomic health and a pig cop hiding. Shotgun, that's what we like. Yeah, all right. Now, I don't think there are any secrets in here, but this is all foreign to me because it's new. New to me because I haven't played this. Again, I never had a Nintendo 64. But a lot of the times in the shadows, there's stuff that's, well, secrets in there. So, and sometimes behind posters. Up there is the arcade. You know what? Let's visit the arcade. Don't think so. Let's switch to our pistol because we are going to cause an explosion and get out of there so we don't blow up. There we go. So this is different too. This is a lot different than the PC version because right here was where the Duke Nukem game was, where he'd go up to it, hit the button, you don't have time to play with myself. And then right here would open, and I believe there would be a holoduke. Here...
Don't have time to play with myself.
See? There we go. What is that? Godzilla. Nice. I bet you there's a secret in here somewhere. Can we find it? And then look, there's balls of steel.
I've got balls of steel.
Negative. Repeat.
I've got balls of steel.
Negative. Repeat after me. I've got balls of steel.
I've got balls of steel?
Check. Proceed.
Balls of Steel was in the Nintendo 60, not Nintendo 64, it was in Duke Nukem Forever.
Key
Access
card.
Key card.
I don't need no fucking key card.
Down the elevator, and out we go. So we're good for health. Another difference is the bathroom. The bathroom didn't have these posters here. What does that say? Dookies? Dookies. All right. And there's a monkey on there. 13 Dookies. Duke Nukem never ceases to amaze me. Turn the lights on. And the mirrors are not reflective in the game. They are in Duke Nukem 3D because you can see in the mirror and you can see the enemies in the back. Let's go ahead and you can kick the trash can, but that's about it. We are going to take out our shotgun. So we'll use the A or B button to switch to it. We'll look up. See, it is, no matter what you pick, it's awkward because you have to look up and down while using the center stick. But if you notice this, all right. Let's open up this one. I know there's a guy in here. Sorry, buddy. We interrupted your dump.
Holy shit.
And then in the PC version, there's around the corner and a health kit there. I don't want to use ammo opening up the vent, so you can use Duke's Mighty Boot. And you have to be careful if you use the rocket launcher in this area. You'll blow yourself up. So if we go around here, here's the med kit. And also in the PC version, there is an explosive area right here. We're going to switch. We'll keep that. So, here's one of the babes. When you interact with them in the PC version, they say, "Kill me." Watch. Babe saved. I like that.
Nobody steals our chicks and lives.
Shotgun shells. And if we jump up here, it's going to open this area, which gives us a grenade launcher. We do get the red access key card up here. We are going to use a Duke boot and lob one of these grenades down here. There we go. So, now that we've done that, let's open the screen up. Now, the screen was a dancing woman on the PC version. It is an alien invasion on this one. There is a crack in the screen. We want to use the grenade launcher, blast it through, and throw one in there. Get rid of the enemy. Let's switch back to our shotgun. There's Vitamin X. December 2007. These fire extinguishers, if you're near them, don't be when you shoot them. But you can shoot them to blow things up. So if there's enemies near them, use it. There's a door here. I don't think you can get down there. It's not in the PC version. And I don't know if there is any secret button around here. I don't think there is. I think it's just a dead door. It says keep out. I guess we got to keep out of there. Oh. All right. Let's see what we have here. We have a med kit, a Holoduke, and Vitamin X. Vitamin X makes you go faster. In Duke Nukem Forever, you chug Vitamin X and then chug a beer. You can punch enemies so hard they explode.
Bitchin'.
Which is awesome. So we have enough health. So we're going to go into the movie theater now. There's a pop on the ground. That looks like a barrel. Gotta be careful because some enemies spawn like that. Got a health kit over here. There we go. Armor. Armor is automatically used. That explosion leads us back up to the arcade. I'm going to jump through here. I don't think so. If you back up from the security cameras, it'll let you go. So that's what we wanted. Because we are going to use the jetpack So it's a left trigger, and if you use the up and down, you can fly with the jetpack. And tap the left trigger again, it turns it off. That's odd. I don't remember that button being there. In the PC version, it would shut this. I think it may have opened up down there. Yeah, it did. Oh, and there's the atomic health. Well, that's neat. Learn something new every day. So now that we've done that, let's go up to the arcade again. And activate the elevator, just like everything else, the right trigger. But with the, there's Duke Nukem 2. With the PC version, every time you tap on it, it says don't have time to play with myself. We're going to use a key card. And this explodes. There we go. Got a guy in a jetpack around here somewhere. There he is. Oh, he's trying to fly in. Come on in, buddy.
Come get some.
He's here. Oh. Anybody want some too? There. So, now that we've taken care of those guys, we still have health left. If I recall, there is one of the windows up there that we can go in. I don't quite remember because this is the Nintendo 64 version. I don't even know if you can go in any of those windows. If you guys have played this, let me know, and then we can check it out in the next playthrough. I'd like to make multiple playthroughs of this because this game is just so damn enjoyable. All right. Now that we've done that, bust out that window. And normally I take the jetpack, but let's run through here, up here. Out of order. Well, it's open now.
Where is it?
There's a secret. Oh, there's a teleporter up there. See, the controls are touchy for the Nintendo. If I had a Nintendo 64, if I had a different controller, there are third-party controllers out there that I've seen. If I can get my hands on one that's relatively cheap for, that's like the Nintendo GameCube one, that'd be awesome. Haha, here we go. Secret place. Oh, it's shooting at me. There we go. So, let's turn on the lights. We can't. Well, that's weird. Why can't we turn on the lights? Is it just a button I can't use? Betcha I can't. Oh, I can go in here too. Well, this is not in the PC version as far as I recall. Can we kick out the glass?
Where is it?
Yes, we can. Give it the boot. All right. Keep out. What do we have here? A secret. Of course. Dum-dum rounds. Ooh, those are the ones that are really high-powered.
Power on. Now
weird.
it's
That
time to
weird
kick
line.
some ass.
That look weird to you guys? Anything, Easter eggs around here? Let's go to the boot. Out of the way. Oh ho ho! Here we go, guys. That opened something. What did that open, I wonder?
What kind
Oh!
of shit ending is
We
that?
got squished. So it restarts the level. That was a bit of a downer at the end, getting squished. What I'm going to do right now is fast forward. We're going to skip to the end, back to the end of the level. I'll be right with you. And we're back. So the secret button in there, what it does is it opens up the portal again for us to get out. Oh, gotta get our shotgun. All right, so this is the little convenience store that we found. Oh, hello. Everybody's in here. Everybody's buying stuff. Hello, sir. Fred, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the store. Well, cash register. What do we have? Let's look down. Some gun ammo. Really stretched out tiles. Anything in the fridges? No. Sometimes in the shadows you can find some goodies. Oh, that's kind of neat. Stand of the vegetables. Can we move that stool out of the way? Let's see if we can kick it. No, can't kick it. But we can jump up here. And there's a gun that we don't need. All right. Well, the secret place is definitely neat. Do we have any pipe bombs? No, we don't. Will this set off to get back out? Let's see. No, it killed us. Well,
I ain't dead. I'm coming back for more.
all right, so we're back. Try 3. Now, we did get the dum-dum rounds. Let's take a look and see how well those look. Oh, one shot basically. Nice. Where'd you pour it in there, pig cop? So you use up the dum-dum rounds first. But this is a little secret area. There's no other secrets in here that I can tell. The only thing is we have to get back. There we go. All right. Let's try not to get squished. Can we finish the level? Let's use Duke's boot to open it up. Then you use the action key. Hollywood Holocaust. So enemies killed 42, enemies left 2, secrets found 7, secrets missed 6, so there's still plenty of them there. Babes saved 1, babes left 0. Press A to save game, press start to enter gun crazy. So we are going to save our game in a new save slot. Game saved. So now that that's saved, I will be ending the episode because it's going to be long enough. I will be making more episodes now that I've saved it and I do have a save state. Yeah, it's Duke Nukem. What can I say? It's got the gore. It doesn't have the one-liners that I'd like from the PC one, but there are a lot of good ones on here. I would have liked to see in the next level the strip club, but it's something completely different. You'll have to stay tuned to see what it is. It's not a strip club, and there are no babes there. Duke Nukem would be furious. But we're going to press on and play some more at a later date. I had a lot of fun playing this. It's the first Nintendo 64 game we've played on this series. I won't be numbering them again. It's just we're going to play them for fun. If you have a game recommendation for me, I do buy games from time to time. Leave them in the comments below to let me know what game you want to see me play. And I'll see, as long as it's not too expensive, if I can get my hands on it or borrow it to play, to show you guys. Yeah, stay tuned. I have more episodes up and coming. Some Playing with Power, some Ultimate Warp Zone, and more. And as always, my name is Captain N, and I will see you next mission.
Where is it?
Son of a bitch! This'll be like throwing a hot dog down a hallway.